Now we've come to the part of the ceremony where you will say your vows to one another. Sterling, when you're ready. Here we go.
This was a bad idea.
It was her idea. What's today's date, Bert?
June 16th.
We're celebrating the marriage of Zach and Sterling.
Zach and Sterling are getting married. It's gonna be a wonderful day.
So we are in St. Charles, Illinois.
St. Charles, Illinois, Burrwood Farm.
This is where my uncle and my parents and my grandparents lived. Zach and I will actually be joining the compound later this year. We're gonna move into my grandparents' house. I've always wanted to get married here. I grew up here, and now here we are. We met on Hinge. He was all over me because I was holding my permit.
She had a gigantic picture of a permit, which is like my dream fish.
So he was just asking me about the fish, and he had a fish, he was holding a muskie, and he just immediately cut through my sass and my bullshit, which was at an ultimate high at that point when we first met him. And he figured out who I was the minute we met. It was insane.
You know what the hashtag for the wedding is?
Well, the PC one is berry decked out. The non-PC one is deck dog buried his bone.
Zach's screen name was Deck Dog 72. So he suggested we do Deck Dog Buried His Bone, and that got overruled.
She's ambitious, she's hardworking, she's fun-loving, a wonderful, wonderful daughter for Midge and I.
She's an amazing girl. She really is an amazing girl. She's so vivacious and she's so herself.
She is honestly the person that loves life the most. She just lives life to the fullest.
My sister's just one of my favorite people. She's just great to be around. She's always got a smile on her face. She brings the energy to any situation.
She walks into a room and just boom, a smile, just oh my gosh, almost blows you away.
She is sweet, super thoughtful, and perfect for Zach.
I mean, Zach's amazing. He's such a good listener. He's such a gentleman.
Loyal, outgoing, fun. He's a fun guy. He's Zach. He's Big Zach.
One of a kind. I've been blessed beyond means. Zach's a fantastic son.
He's my brother and the best friend that I've ever had, and he's a really smart, thoughtful kid, and he's my favorite kid in the world.
He's loving, he's a big teddy bear. He's magnetic. Everybody's drawn to Zach.
He's a big smush. When he hugs you, it's very real. You know you really are getting a hug.
I love him. She found such a perfect guy for her, and I can't be more happy for them.
We went to dinner, then we were on our way home, and he's blabbing on and on. I'm being very sweet, and I'm just not having any of it. Then he gets the ring out of his pocket, and I finally shut up. I was okay, well, are you gonna get on your knee? Let's go here. And so he did, and it was shocking. It was a Sunday night. Word of the wise, don't get engaged on a Sunday night, because then you wake up and go to work on Monday, and it's pretty anticlimactic. But that was the story.
Hi, you look beautiful.
Thank you.
She makes me laugh like crazy, but I feel like that's the generic answer. What I love about Sterling is her tenacity. No matter what she does, it's gonna be 126%. I admire that about her, and it makes me smile, and that's one thing that I'll always cherish about her.
As the years progressed, I knew Sterling was in love, and I think that they're really soulmates.
First time I saw them together, first time, I knew immediately that was his soulmate.
Even though I just hate the whole first look thing, I think that will be, like, I'm like looking forward to that. Like, this whole getting ready thing has been great, but like, I'm ready to see Zach and be with Zach. What are you laughing at? Are you okay?
It's so good.
Thanks. Did you have a good day?
Yeah, I missed you. I'm so excited. You look so good. I love you.
I love you too.
I'm very excited now.
Me too.
Talking about the first date.
It was snowing and I was legit an hour late. He had been at the Lone Wolf waiting for me, and we sat down, and it was like very cozy in there and like very busy. But I just remember like the conversation and how like everything was going on around us, but it was just he and I and a lot of red wine. Zach is just someone that people gravitate towards. He's like always smiling and just very welcoming, and I get to hopefully make him as happy as he makes me.
Who presents this woman to be married to this man?
Her mother and I do.
Great. Family and friends of the Berries and the Deckers, thank you for joining us on this happiest and hottest of days. A wedding held at home is always special. Sterling's great-great-grandfather, J. Sterling Morton, coined a family motto which was simply plant trees. This motto has stood the test of time and has been passed down from generation to generation. So today at the beautiful Burrwood Farm, Sterling and Zach have chosen to plant a bur oak that will grow as they do as a perpetual tribute to their marriage. It will remind posterity of the importance of family and of those who came before. So Sterling and Zach, while I've been married 2 years and can give some novice pointers, I thought it would be better to get some words of wisdom from your family members and friends who are more experienced in the matter. Number 1, say or do something each day to remind your partner, and more importantly, to remind yourself of how much you care for them. Number 2, a back rub can go a long way. For Zach, always remember, she's right, you're wrong, and you're sorry. For Sterling, pretend you believe him. And finally, an Irish blessing. May God be with you and bless you. May you know nothing but happiness from this day forward.
With this ring, I marry you and bind my life to yours as a symbol of my eternal love,
My everlasting friendship and the promise of all of my tomorrows.
In the presence of family and friend, and by the power vested in me by the interwebs Universal Life Church, it is my honor to now pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride. Mr. and Mrs. Zach Decker.
Nailed it! so good.
Looks just beautiful.
I'm excited for them to like start dancing because I think watching Sterling and Zach dance is really what makes them so awesome. They both love life and it's so apparent when they're dancing, and like I think it'll really cement that they're married when they're on the dance floor.
Welcome, everybody. We're so pleased to have everybody here, the Decker family, the Berry family, and a lot of extended family. We're all here for Sterling and Zach. We're just so thrilled to have you all here to enjoy this great celebration. Here's to Mr. and Mrs. Decker.
Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for coming from near and far. We couldn't be more humbled that you guys are here. What I want to do, most importantly, is thank George and Midge. Not only tonight, but this week, hosting my family and being so generous with your home. That's meant more to me than you guys honestly will ever know. I honestly couldn't be more excited and thankful that you guys have been able to host such a wonderful event.
What a beautiful evening to celebrate. For those who don't know me, Sterling and I go back about 15 years. I can still very clearly remember the day that we met. This preppy blonde girl stuck out her hand and said, "Hi, I'm Sterling." Little did I know how much this interaction and this person would change my life. It didn't take very long for me to realize that I had hit the best friend jackpot with this pink and glitter loving, cement boot dancing horsey gal.
We were all out playing softball, and I saw Sterling. This was like the second or third time I met her, and she was coming out to support us guys playing softball, and I'm thinking to myself, this is commitment. This is what I like to see. I thought, well, this has potential. She also brought a tumbler full of wine, and I said, okay, this girl has her head in the right place. Since then, I've gotten to know Sterling pretty well. We all know that she cares deeply about Zach and loves him very much.
After finally meeting Zach, I immediately saw why she fell in love with him. Zach was everything I could hope for Sterling. Zach's perfect combination of gentlemanliness, listening skills, joy for life, and competitive spirit complements Sterling in a way that supports but also pushes her to be an even more wonderful human being.
Zach, I've known for over 20 years. I've been close to them for all 20 years. He has made me smarter. He's made me more outgoing and more confident. People gravitate to him. Everyone here knows that. Zach always wants to know what's going on with you, and he genuinely wants to help whenever he can. He is extremely encouraging and will always pay a compliment when compliment is due. Wherever you are in life, whatever you are doing, Zach is he's always been there. He will always back you up with encouraging words. Sterling, you are getting the whole package. I really believe that. He's very special. I can guarantee you he will do his best to make you happy. And as Zach likes to say, he will make great arm candy.
During their first year of dating, we went to a Zach Brown Band concert at Wrigley Field. They were dancing like complete fools, but they were absolutely crazy about each other. And them dancing in those aisles showed off like what is the epitome of true love. Zach, I can very easily say that you hit the wife jackpot. I'm happy that the two of you have a whole life together of dancing like fools to Zach Brown Band. And with that, I would like to cheers the newlyweds.
To Zachy and Sterling.
my beautiful bride. You look unbelievable tonight.
Zach, to me, marriage is simply spending the rest of your life with someone, for better or worse. We've had a lot of betters, but we've also been through our share of hardships as well. And through it all, I've been continuously reminded of how much I never want to stop spending time with you. Your strength, positivity, and understanding through all of our ups and downs are my rock, and I'm so overjoyed that I will have you to anchor me through life's adversities forever.
From the moment of our first date, followed by countless nights, eating, drinking our way through Chicago eateries, I knew that you were beyond special. Your smile, your laugh, your humor is why I'm so in love with you. Every day you amaze me with your zest for life, your intensity for the things you care about, and your ability to make me laugh.
I may have been the one to drop the L-bomb first, but when I knew, and I feel even stronger today than I did then. You're my favorite person in the world, and all I want to do is be worthy of the love that you show me every day, and show it to you in return. We all know you're the more romantic one out of the two of us, but I vow to show you my love every day, even if it means that I have to empty the dishwasher a majority of the time.
Tonight on our wedding night, June 16, 2018, I couldn't be more excited to look you in the eye and say, I get to do all the stupid things that we do for the rest of my life with you. I couldn't ask for a more perfect person to blend with my quirkiness and to accept me for who I am, and I cannot wait to spend the rest of my life with you.